Hi there. Welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy Burns. I'm an acupuncturist in Los Gatos, California.
And I'm Cheryl Seavey. I'm a writer also in Los Gatos, California. We want to talk today about what we learned in Sedona. We were in Sedona recently on a retreat, vacation, and basically just a fun getaway. And we did it for several reasons. And we really learned a lot about a lot of different things. And we wanted to share what that was. And I think the most important thing that I got out of it is just getting away and eliminating the day-to-day distractions really helped clear the deck and clear the mind.
It did. And then when we were down there, we set our goals, our weekly goal, and then our daily goal. And we met all of our goals.
Mm-hmm.
We, got up every morning and had a 2-hour hike. We'd come back, get showered and changed, and sit down for 4 hours of work on our new project. And then we went out and rewarded ourselves, either going out and having a cocktail and appetizers, or going shopping, or browsing, whatever. But it was like we hit all of the goals. By the end of the week, we had finished our project, our plans, met with our web designer, and we were getting that going. And we had fun. We got great memories of everything that we did. It was a wonderful time, but there were no distractions.
Yeah.
I think that was,
that was one of the most valuable things for me, is that I realized that when you eliminate the distractions, it really clears your head. And we're doing a whole segment on clearing distractions, whether it's stuff, time, noise, people, really looking at what does send us off into another zone where we don't want to be. I think the other thing we did is that we did do some planning, and we started really small. Our goals were large. I mean, I think the things we wanted to do, but we also looked at how we wanted to feel. How do we want to feel at the end of each day? And we sat and we go, well, are we feeling that? Are we feeling, exercise? Are we feeling, that good feeling of being outside? Did we feel the sense of accomplishment when we got things done? And to really savor those feelings.
I know for me, at the end of the week, I felt so pleased that we had accomplished. I felt like we really accomplished our goals.
Yeah.
And, while I'm productive enough at home, there are a lot of distractions. And whether it's people or just your own habits and brain, whop, 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 you should be doing this, there's laundry, and none of that. When you get away, you can't take all those things with you. So, and that was wonderful as far as I was concerned. And like you said, we started small.
Right.
We started little piece at a time, know.
Yeah. And I think, so how can we bring that back into our day-to-day living? One is get out of your normal routine. If your normal space is your home, get out, go to a coffee shop, go to the park, go somewhere else where you can eliminate those visual distractions and those little projects that are gnawing at you, or whatever that is. But I think you have to really change it up.
Well, that reminds me of one of the hikes that we went on. We were on this trail, and there was a gal sitting there with our pad and pen, and she wasn't really looking at the surroundings. She was sitting there writing.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, now, isn't that a nice thing to do? Instead of sitting at home at your desk writing, she was out in a beautiful place, enjoying the outdoors and still being productive, you know?
Yeah, that's a really good point. That's a really good, because I think, if I want to write, I should go into a coffee shop, but you could go sit at a park table.
Yeah, that would work better for me, because I'm so curious that when I'm at a coffee shop, I would spend my time looking at other people, deciding in my mind what their story was.
Well, me, I'm just quietly listening to their story.
No, you are chatting it up with the people at the next table.
That's true. Maybe I do need a park bench by myself.
Yeah.
And, so I think that, planning, making a decision, putting the schedule into your time, into your calendar,
it takes knowing yourself, knowing what your weaknesses are, I mean, I know what tempts me. And if
Yeah.
I'm going to try and be productive, I need to get away from those things,
Mhm, mhm. Well, and
So,
the good thing was that both you and I are both morning productive people. So
yeah,
we took away all of the things that normally are distracting, that kind of we fritter away our morning, whether it's checking email or playing crossword puzzles or whatever that is in the morning. We don't do that. Now I do that. If I want to do those things, I do them late in the day when my energy level's kind of flagging anyway.
yeah. Yeah, in this program, we learned things ourselves as we were creating the
Yeah,
program. It brought things up that we immediately made a couple of changes that for me are going to be huge.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and you'll see when the program comes out, you'll see what we're talking about. But it made a huge difference in the way that I viewed what I was doing day to day. And
Right.
I wasn't even aware, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I think that, the takeaway from this is bring a little bit of whatever your Sedona is into your daily life.
right,
Get away from your routines, eliminate some of the distractions, start really, really small, whether it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but set a timer, start small, but just start.
right.
Yeah. So until next time, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Nancy.
Bye now.